Welcome to InCabin from the creators of AutoSense. InCabin connects the global community of automotive interior specialists working on in-cabin safety, comfort, and productivity solutions through industry-leading events and knowledge sharing. We're joined by Michel Valstar, Chief Scientific Officer of Blueskeye AI. And Michel, welcome to InCabin. Good to see you again, my friend.
Good to see you again as well, Carl. I'm looking forward to this interview and having a good conversation about what Blueskeye does.
Yeah, and let's start right there. What does Blueskeye AI do? Tell us a little bit about the company.
So we are a startup company based in Nottingham, the UK, that specializes in analyzing the face and the voice for social, emotional, and medically relevant behavior. And in the automotive world, we provide a software development kit called Be Automotive that recognizes emotions, gaze, and the likes to improve comfort and safety in that order.
So you said Be Automotive and the Be Automotive SDK. So what is the Be Automotive SDK? And then what core problems or challenges does it aim to solve for automotive manufacturers?
Yeah, so Be Automotive is a automotive grade um, software development kit that tier ones can integrate into their SoCs so that they can provide driver monitoring system solutions, but also um, monitoring of other occupants. And it is today being used to monitor the comfort of occupants. And from later this year, we will be releasing our first safety related features.
And let's stay with B Automotive SDK, Michel. So, how does B Automotive SDK then specifically help OEMs and Tier 1 suppliers meet the evolving safety standards that we see with Euro NCAP for both driver and passenger monitoring? And then maybe just extending on that with regard to fatigue, attention, distraction. How does B Automotive SDK help there? What's its role?
Sure. So, what's unique about what we do is that we first of all have the highest quality recognition of facial muscles, actions, facial point locations, gaze tracking, all from a monocular camera. So just any standard DMS camera will do in all the normal positions in the cabin. And from that, we measure exactly what a person is doing. Our face tracker, for example, is 4 times more accurate than that of Google Media Pipe. So that's the basis of everything we sense. But then our real secret sauce lies in how we turn that moment by moment behavior into a measurement of the mental state of the person. So we can measure the emotion that somebody appears to have. We can measure the attention that people are having, not just what they're looking at, but actually looking at sort of indications of their workload. And now, of course, we also include fatigue measurement. So we can see that people are showing the kind of behavior that are related with strong drowsiness, sleepiness, and now also intoxication. So we can look at whether people are having had something to drink, which is a new requirement, of course, for Euro NCAP 2029. So ultimately, you can integrate our software because we're a software-only solution. You can still use your old cameras in your car and just upgrade to our software. And now you have all the new Euro NCAP 2029 features that you need.
We're speaking with Michel Valstar, Chief Scientific Officer of Blueskeye AI. And Michel, beyond safety, how does your technology, how do your solutions enable automotive manufacturers to curate a more personalized in-vehicle experience? And then does that also open up new revenue opportunities for them?
Well, this might sound a little bit crazy or far-fetched, but in fact, our high-level roadmap is comfort today, safety tomorrow, and a little bit later, health. So, as I said earlier, we measure social, emotional, and medically relevant conditions. So we look at medical conditions that change the way you behave, and that includes depression, it includes cognitive decline, and there are a number of automotive companies who are really looking to add these kinds of services to what is increasingly becoming a digital platform on wheels, um, and thereby, open up entirely new revenue streams that are, true recurring revenue because it will be subscription based. And that's a completely new way of looking at the way you monetize automotive automobiles.
We see the term frequently on edge or at
Yeah,
the edge, right?
yeah,
And so Blueskeye AI, a software only company,
yeah.
and you utilize on edge processing. So, what
That's
are the
right.
key benefits there, Michel, that OEMs and tier ones would gain then from integrating the B Automotive SDK?
So it's interesting to go one step back and, in a sense, explain why we process everything on edge, and that is because we are an ethical AI company, and that started with making sure that we can provide private and secure processing of what can be very personal data. And therefore, we, from the beginning, made all our AI systems run on, what were very small processors, 5, 6, 7-year-old mobile phones. Of course, that meant that we could readily also deploy on the SoCs being used in vehicles. And the benefit of that is that an OEM doesn't have to worry about where people's data go. But of course, it also has to be running on edge in a car, because if this is a safety feature, you cannot rely on an internet connection being there or not being there. It must react, and it must react very fast, very low latency. So it's an absolute requirement. But because we've already worked on this forever, we have some of the lowest DMIPS requirements of any of this kind of software in the world.
We're speaking with Michel Valstar, Chief Scientific Officer of Blueskeye AI, talking about the benefits of B Automotive SDK and then how automakers can open up new revenue streams and deliver more personalized in vehicle experiences. And then on edge processing. So, a lot of this around the promise of software defined vehicles. Again, speaking with Michel Valstar, Chief Scientific Officer of Blueskeye AI. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Look forward to seeing you in person. So this was great virtually, but looking forward to seeing you in person in Barcelona for InCabin Europe 2025, October 7th through the 9th. Until then, Michel, thank you for being with us.
Oh, thank you for having me, Carl. I'm so looking forward to go to Barcelona again, meet all our partners. We're going to have lots of really interesting demos, and I'm hoping that lots of people will come and have a real play with it. We always say that our demos are like flames that our participants are drawn to. So please come and have a look.
Absolutely fantastic. For more information on Blueskeye AI and to find out more about our upcoming events, see the links in the description or visit InCabin.com. That's InCabin.com. And for more in depth interviews like this, subscribe to this YouTube channel and follow InCabin on LinkedIn. In Detroit, on behalf of InCabin, I'm Carl Anthony.